Hi and welcome back to another football shirt review. Today we are looking at the 2025 Leeds United retro shirt, and this was purchased from kitmm.com. I've also gone for a long sleeve version, only because when I've seen quite a few of these retro shirts they do look a lot better long sleeved. So yeah, the seller is kitmm.com. All details for the seller in the description of the video. I'll also leave a dhgate link to my usual seller. I don't know if they've got Leeds items or not. If I can find Leeds ones, I will leave a link to that. If not, it will just be one of their generic items. So the shirt itself comes in a standard bag, and on the flip side, it does have our usual health warnings. I've got to say, because it's a long sleeved one, the pack feels really thick. Yeah, you probably can't see it on there, but it does feel really thick. So I'm hoping it's quite a nice luxurious material. So I said the seller is kitmm.com. All details in the description of this video. If you do enjoy it, please hit the like button and subscribe. I do these sort of reviews on a weekly basis. Any questions or comments, leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But right now, we'll unpack this shirt and look at the retro 2025 Leeds United shirt. Really looking forward to looking at this one. I'm not a massive Leeds United fan, but yeah, I do quite like white shirts, even though probably one or two wears from me and they've got stains down them or something. But yeah, that's beside the point. So let's unpack this shirt and take a full look at it now. Okay, we'll start with the front of the shirt, and obviously being one of these retro shirts, it's got a proper collar and it's got the LUFC. And I always think of, was it like the early 90s where Leeds had this coming down their shirt? I think of like Gordon Strachan, I'm sure, was wearing the shirt then. Tony Yeboah maybe as well. Yeah, that's the sort of vibes I'm getting there. Down the sleeve, I did say in the intro, we've gone for a long sleeve shirt. Got the cuff at the bottom. You've got the Adidas stripes that's been embroidered on as a separate bit of material, and you've then got the Leeds colour bands around the cuff as well. We've got the Adidas here, that's been heat pressed on. There's a bit of plastic there. That can be pulled off. I can't do it with one hand, but that can come off. The crest, again, it's got like a velvety texture. To be fair, it's the same texture as this. And that's been heat pressed on as well. So the blue piping and then the Adidas stripes down this side as well to the cuff. And actually, the cuff on these don't look too bad. Usually the ends are not great, but yeah, to be fair, that looks okay. Inside the material, you can see we've got some like Adidas print in there, and that's actually into the material. The material is quite a shiny material actually, but silky, although it does feel quite see-through. I've got my hand under it. You can just about make my hand through it if I get the light on it right. When we flip it around and we've got these on the inside, we'll take a look. But yeah, actually, if I push in there, look, you can see the tag. So that gives you the good indication of how lightweight and see-through this material actually is. A little bit of a mess there on the join, but nothing to worry about. That's the front of the shirt. Let's flip it around and look at the reverse side now. Okay, we're now onto the reverse side of the shirt. And the collar line follows around. Ooh. What is that? There's two collars in one. Oh wow, I didn't notice that at the front. So yeah, you've got like, it's a pocket under there. I don't know what that's for. I'll have to have a closer look at that. The piping that we see on the front continues around on the reverse side. Not a lot really to call out on this side, because obviously no names, numbers or anything on there. The stripes that we've looked at earlier, and again the piping. If I push it in on it, you can see the blue Adidas tag through it. And again, into the material, we've got the Adidas emblem all the way through it. But like I said, nothing really to call out on the reverse side. It is plain. I'm just intrigued. Why there's two collars? Very strange. But that's the reverse side. Let's take a look at the inside now. Okay, we're now on the inside of the shirt, and I'm going to have to start with the collar. So it is like you've got the standard sort of old V-neck, not V-neck, the ring sort of neck, and then you've got a proper collar on there as well. So a very strange design, but I quite like it, to be fair. You can see now what I said earlier, which was the Adidas stripes of a separate bit of material that's been put on there. Actually, it's got like some mesh or something up there. Stitching though, all looks good. And obviously on this side we've got the same additional bit of material that goes down for the Adidas stripes to the joint of the cuff. The Adidas manufacturer, I said earlier, that's been heat pressed on. It's gone on nicely, likewise the Leeds crest has. At the bottom here we have our washing instructions. The recommendation when washing these shirts is to flip them inside out and put it on a hand wash session. When you come to dry it, just let them hang dry. Never ever put them in a tumble dryer. But all the information is in there. Hemline, yeah, it doesn't look too bad, a little bit wonky on the actual cut at the bottom, but no one's ever really going to see that. But that's the first part of the inside of the shirt done. I think it looks okay, in all honesty. Let's flip it around and we'll look at the reverse side of the inside of this Leeds United 2025 retro shirt. Okay, so final part of the inside of the shirt now. We've got our tag that's inside, XL. This is a, what's that there? Oh, so it's just a join. I thought it was a different, thought it had been stuck on or something. So this is an XL shirt. It is it's more of a designed as a commemorative fan version. So I think XL would be the right size for you if that's what you normally buy. Personally, I always prefer going a size up anyway because I like wearing stuff underneath them. You've got another tag here, Adidas jersey. Stitching though, all looks good. Few creases from where it's been in the bag, but nothing to really worry about. If I push in now onto the material, you can see the Adidas and the Leeds crest, how well they come through. So that just gives you the indication of how see-through the material is. White does tend to be quite a bit see-through anyway. But yeah. But yeah, there we go. The inside of this Leeds United shirt. Quite like this one. And there we have it. Our retro 2025 Leeds United commemorative shirt that was purchased from kitmm.com. I will leave a link in the description of this video to KitMM's website. I'll also leave a dhgate link for my usual seller who sells these sort of items. I don't know if it'll be this Leeds one. If I can find it, I'll leave it direct to this. If not, then it'll just be some generic items from their website. For me, I do love a good retro, and obviously this is a new retro, which is always a bit confusing, but I had to go for long sleeves because I always think these sort of shirts look better in long sleeve. But yeah, cannot fault it. Delivery time scales, you're looking at about 14 to 15 days, which is absolutely fantastic, and the cost is, they're no more than 20 quid. You're probably looking between 15 and 20 quid for one of these sort of shirts. Obviously you do have postage on top of that. But yeah, you can't fault that sort of value for money, and these shirts do last a long time, so really impressed. But if you have enjoyed this one, hit the like button and subscribe. I do these sort of reviews on a weekly basis. If you leave any comments, questions, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But there we have it, our Leeds United 2025 commemorative shirt from kitmm.com. I sent all the information for the seller in the description of this video. One final look. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.